Boo! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Zenless Zone Zero, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we have a new character upon us. And I have already pulled for her because, look, I don't have a good reason as to why I didn't do it on stream, but it's because I didn't think I was going to be playing this game anytime soon. And then I got this character, and I was like, that's it. We're doing this. Anyway, don't really worry about it. This character is extremely powerful. However, I've also spent a ton of money on all of her outfits. And, anyway, the point is, the title says what it says because I think she's supposed to be a quote-unquote angelic figure in the lore and in the story, but clearly she is designed like a succubus, therefore... Also, she stole my money, and I'm sad about that. That's all. I haven't built her out fully, because, of course... Brother down bad. Yes. Yes. You're not wrong. Bro, I saw this character and was like... Damn. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. This was, more of my lower half was guiding my purchases as opposed to, my upper half. Because, let me tell you, my brain was telling me no. But my body is telling me yes. Anyway. So, plan is, I still have to build this character. I've already done most of the, legwork, for what I can accomplish here. But I do want to just try out the character in some of the game modes. That's basically it. Sorry, I am currently filtering my water, basically. Don't worry about it. The wings are on her hips, not the shoulders? Exactly. That's all. I just... Yeah. The problem that I have as well is the fact that as much as she is as much as she is an incredible character, from what I've seen, I also don't have the characters to pair effectively with her, because from the knowledge that I have gathered from the ether, the internet, let's be honest, apparently this one and other such characters that specifically stack anomaly, which I don't have. I think this one and this one are like the two best, and I have neither of those. So that's tragic. My best options are Vivian, which is fine. I have actually built Vivian. And Piper, which I haven't built. So I'm kind of fucked. Or Grace. I think Grace is in here somewhere, which I also haven't built, which is tragic. But alas, it's fine, because she's overpowered as hell by herself. Trust. Copium. We do have the event to do, so we're going to go do the event. Also, I have not built her, like, at all. She still hits like a nuke. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, not having Valina is a tragedy. I don't know when we will get a rerun of her, probably in like 10 years, but it's fine. I hope this doesn't become like, what is it? Like Honkai Star Rail, where pretty much every single one of the characters requires a specific team of, like, subsequent purchases, basically. Because that's always the worst. Let's go. Beachcombing. Hooray! Crab. 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 This is such a weird game mode. That's the thing with gacha games, though. Like, all of them, especially the, like, open world ones. I guess this one's not really an open world one. But more of the, like, big 3D games. They always have some weird game modes. Not bad, it's just interesting. Interesting to think about. Ah, yes, let's go scoop up some crabs in a effort to make necklaces. I have no idea how I got the halo. I just had it and was like, oh, cool. Also, I'm not paying attention to the story, sorry. What's happening here? Don't care. It's rare for a gacha game to have a great side game. Cutie Clash from WWM. It's a very rare exception. I think Honkai Star Rail has probably one of the best that I've seen. Well, okay, Arknights has the best, to be fair. Integrated strategies is a phenomenal use of the gacha system, while also being a just phenomenal game mode in and of itself. That being said, Arknights is always the quintessential GOAT of the genre. Honkai Star Rail also, I think, has a really nice side mode with, what is it called? Currency something? What is it? Currency Wars. Don't know why I couldn't think of that. Currency Wars is 10 out of 10. It's fucking great. The TFT, yeah, it's fantastic. The only issue that I have with it is that higher levels, it becomes a tedious grind of just like waiting for the thing to tick over, because there's so many animations. It's like ultimate and ultimate and ultimate and ultimate and ultimate and over and over and over and over and over again, and it just takes like 10 years to complete one cycle. It's like, god damn, dude. Other than that, though, other than just pure time consumption, it's really good. It's a nice, fun game mode. It's challenging enough to be interesting, but doesn't require you to, like, build every single character. Like, I haven't built fucking any of the characters in that game that I use, at least, right? And they've got some really cool strategies. It's nice. What am I doing? Just click. Where wins meet? Cutie Clash is basically online cockfighting. So all the fun, zero animal cruelty. Isn't that just Pokemon? I guess to a lesser extent, right? Pokemon's more, I have no idea. Can I use basic technique to deduct points from this order? Okay. I don't know if that matters. Maybe it does. It's not turn-based is the difference. Currency Wars at high elo is boring. I haven't found it boring. But I can understand why some people would find it boring. Again, the problem that I have is not necessarily that it itself is boring. It's just that it takes forever, which makes it kind of boring. Because you're just like, all right, bud, Hurry it up. Sure, let's do this one. I guess I don't really want to use a bottle cap there. Do I have a non-bottle cap that I can use? No. Cool. The enemies have too much HP. Yeah. That really is the case with that game, just in general. It's like, oh, yes, of course. 10 million HP. Like, okay. Yeah. I guess, sure. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, wait. Let's do that one. Two random sea material. Whoa. Do I have one that's just... Oh, I do. Fantastic. Oh, it requires 4. Never mind. That one, and that one, and that one, and that one. It's a bit too much. We'll do that one. Obtain 6 starfish. Oh, a 6-star starfish. I can't read. You would think a Yu-Gi-Oh player could read. It's like the one thing we're known to do. Right? Smile. Notorious reader here. I lie. Build your pet, let it loose in real time. Auto battle. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's more akin to like TFT or auto chess or something like that, except for with one character. The text on Yu-Gi-Oh cards clearly are cosmetic with the way that modern card design works. Clearly, it's just for fun. Smile. Chat, what are your thoughts on this event? For those who have played it, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think it's somewhere in between? Did I pull for the weapon? I didn't. I don't have that one. I got pretty unlucky. I missed a 50-50 to pull her once, and then that was close to pity, and then I got close to pity again. But I had like no build up for anything. So all I will say is I was lucky that I got her. And I also was way more interested in getting the outfit as opposed to getting her weapon. So started playing yesterday, and the thing I've learned is no touch polychrome. The Lucy skin is cute. Nice. I don't necessarily disagree with that. I think all of the skins in this game are pretty good. But, I mean, it's a gacha game. That's like saying, you know, grass is green or something like that. It's like, yeah, of course the skins are good. That's the entire selling point. It's like, it got my ass. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just making note, I guess. Oh, a 200% boost. Whoa. 3. Oh. Cringe. Would I pull on Sigrid? I don't know. I haven't tested Sigrid. The one I want to get is the Aria, because she's good for Remielle. Is that how you say her name? Remielle? How the heck did I spell it? It's spelled really weird, and I don't know how it's supposed to be. Oh, how it's supposed to be said. Remielle? Remielle? I have no idea how they say it. No, Sigrid's the horse. She's next patch. No, Arya's this patch. You're thinking of, what's her bucket? The other one. Unless I said her name wrong. The robot one. Oh, that sucks. Let's do this one. I don't want to waste that one. Let's do that. Yeah, Sigrid's the second half of this patch. Arya is the one that's this patch. Or this round. And then... I forget the name of the one that was previously. Suna, yes. That one. Probably. None of the like pop star ones I was a big fan of. None of those looked all that interesting. The only reason I want Arya is because she's good with Remielle? Remielle? Fucking... However the hell you say her name. Yeah. The hell? Overflow score exceeds 8. Well, I didn't do that, so oops. I got fucked. No. Tragic. What up? See, this is what I mean. She has these like angelic cinematics where she appears as an angel. That's definitely a succubus. And I know it. And it got my ass. I'm not gonna act like that's not the case. Hold on, there are things to pick up. Why? Let me pick it up. Ah. Also, imagine wearing heels to the beach. Why the fuck would you do that? I know, gotcha game, they gotta wear heels. But like, who's wearing heels to the beach? That's gotta suck. At least Belle's got like reasonable flip-flops. Sigrid, you're also wearing heels. What the fuck? Ugh. Is Lucy also wearing heels? I thought she was wearing more like Belle's shoes, like flip-flops. I don't know, I didn't really take a look at it. Succubus would have a pointed tail? Lucy says she doesn't. No, I'm just kidding. There is nowhere for her to hide that. You are absolutely correct. Could be a dove. That would actually be way cooler. Not gonna lie. If I found out she was a dove, that'd be sick. But then I'd have to pay attention to the story, and I never do that. Is she actually is in heels. That's hilarious. They really couldn't fathom putting them in not heels. It's not like Belle doesn't look good. It's like, yeah, the comfy shoes look awesome. Where do I buy those shoes? That's all. Her phone photo is a pigeon? Oh. I haven't played the new story mode. Or the new main story for her, so. What's happening? Okay. Sigrid does things. Oh, Sigrid skin test. Ah, I see. Click a. Oh, I'm bad. How does this one work? You just decided to work there. Okay, cool. Was that guy's name Swimsuit Favio? Favco. Oh. Can't read. The Uma Musume meme. Yep. Dude, I'm not gonna out myself. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Let me click a. Set up the bonfire. I swear, if a bonfire just pops up, I'm gonna lose my mind. Fuck. And we did it! There's now a bonfire! Hooray! At least the sun went down. At least they showed passage of time. You know, it could have been worse. Comedy. Wait, that reminds me. Hold on. Let's do this thing. But then I remembered. Oh, I need to pick up those seashells too. What up, Sigrid? Anytime she shows up just randomly, it's just like, oh yeah, let me just randomly switch back to the character, you know, that's not Belle. It's like, wow. Hello. Very funny. There were shells. Aha! Let's go. Okay. Wrong button. I use that button. Can I cannot. I forget how I unlock. Do I have to do the story mode? How do I unlock the trust events? It's probably story mode, huh? Damn. Damn. Piss balls. I'm far away. I'm not. I'm in season 3. It's not that far away. Balls. Okay, well, I did want to try the. Hey, I got 5 gems. Let's go. I wanted to do the. Where is it? Not that one. Is it this one? Hollow Zero. Wanted to try her out in Hollow Zero. At least it didn't show up lit. They changed all of this, and now I'm very confused. Do I need to do this? Is this a thing I need to do? I get stuff. Ah, if I do 8, I get actual useful things. Wait, no! I did all of this shit. Never mind. I did do this. That's what I was wondering about. I was like, did I already do that? Of course I did. I hate it here. Why was it telling me new? Don't tell me new. It's not new. I've done that. Bruh. Did I already do this? I did mist-filled corridor. I don't know what that means. How the fuck did I do that? All right. Let's take it for a spin, shall we? That one. That one. Who else? Let's use one of the ones that has the up next to it. Where is he? You're not anomaly. You're not anomaly. I don't think the other guy's anomaly either. Am I just blind? Am I not seeing him? Hello? Hello? I think I'm actually just blind. Isn't there a third guy? Maybe there's not. Who's in the other menu? What other menu? Ah! That menu. Not that menu. That menu. Yeah, that menu. There we go. It was that menu. Let's use this one. Let's not use that one. Let's use one of the other up ones. We'll use that one. That one? That one. I don't actually own that one. I don't know any of the characters' names. I'm sorry. If you are particularly fond of anyone in particular, I'm sorry. I don't know any of their character names. That's on me. Is use FEI open up. I just need the one. I'll use the other one because it's funny. She needs 3 anomaly for the passive. Fuck. All right. Let's try it again. Anyway, at least we got the FBI open up. At least I can keep that one. Hooray. Hooray! What does this one do? Phase flow state. If our attack finishes target, choose an additional. Void flares. Okay. Or does not consume her stored void flares. I want to unlock this one, but I don't know if I'll. Fuck it. We'll use it. This will be funny. True. You're damn right. It'll be funny. I always like this one. This one seems extremely easy to trigger pretty much every time. Let's go get coins. Holy lag. FBI, open up! FBI, open up. Where are we going? There. There it is. Oh, this character is so silly. Bro has a whole ass cutscene for like everything she does. It's great. Give me a Resinium. Ignore 20 defense. Gain a shield. I don't really know how much I care about defense, but I'll take that one anyway. I don't think I care about the shield either. Did I? Oh, they're over there. I'm always just waiting. Oh, wait, no, I can't buy anything. Otherwise, I lose my thing. Shit. How many have I passed? 1, 2, 3? What's my artifact at? Remaining areas, 1. Let's see what we get. Disorder effect. What the fuck is disorder? Okay, that's pretty good. Fuck it. Fuck it. Increase ultimate and EX special. Landing a crit. Increase the duration enemies are stunned. Dodge counter. I don't really care about crit as much. Let's refresh and see if we get something better. Delta stunned enemies. Crit damage. Perfect assists. Stun recovery. Let's do this one and this one. And refresh again. See if we get something good. Let's do this one. And that one. Both of those seem pretty good. That makes sense. Ah, I clicked the wrong button. Oh. I hate this guy. Mostly just because of sound. I hate the way this guy sounds. There is a lot happening. I have no idea what's happening. That's my favorite part about this game. When I can't see shit. Ah. Nice. That was cool. We'll go with this one. That makes sense, right? That one. I genuinely don't know if it'll matter, but we're playing on a pretty low difficulty. I'm not very good at this game. I just kind of click it. Let's do this one. Did I read it? No, not a chance. Do I have any idea what it does? No, not a chance. What do we get? Oh, what's this one? Yay! Time trial? Sure, time trial. That was fast. Not fast enough, apparently. Combat! Alright. Where is combat? There is combat. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. I got distracted. Hello. She was against the wall, and so she was very close. That's funny. Auxiliary character normally that one. Bangbu store. Well, I guess we're only heading to the Bangbu store because that's the only place we can go. And once again, let me guess, I'm one away. Where is it? Not that one. Not that one. I didn't unlock it, right? Am I going crazy? I don't know, it's one of these. I don't think I unlocked it already. Normally it shows up with an animation. How much money do I have? A lot. Shit. You failed that one? Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't know if it stuck around. Or if it just, like, disappeared. Or if it was one of those things where it's like, it's only for the first 5. Or, I don't know. I can never remember anything. I play too many different games that I can never remember what's a mechanic in one game and what's a mechanic in another one. I'm making excuses. I could've just read the thing. But then I'd have to read it. It's alright. Huh? Forgot stun lock, just like me. Oh. That one. Ah! I forgot about that one. I forgot how this one worked. One more. More like 7 more. More cutscenes. Not opposed to it. I'll make it. Though I will say it does disrupt the flow of combat, but look, at this point I'm not here for combat. If I wanted good combat, I'd play, I don't know, fucking Shadow of Mordor or something like that. Speaking of, I should probably play that game again. That game is fire. The vampire's back. Good job. Good job, vampire. That one. I ain't reading that shit. You can't make me read. Hello. That one. Let's go here. Price difference. What up? I'll do this one. There we go. There we go. Damn it. No, I only got 500 coins. Except for I got 600 because of the bonus. But I only got 500 coins instead of the... was it 1,000? 2,000? Oh no. We'll do this one. Let's go. Level up. So we could go coins or coins. I wonder where we'll go. Did I miss? What? I think one just died behind me. We're just like out of frame because it showed the little flashing enemy symbol behind me and I was like, huh? All right. What wares you got for me? That doesn't really happen all that often. None of these are particularly good. Do I have a thing that generates shields? I don't know. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. Sure, it's new. Why not? We'll buy this one as well. Because we can. Oh, I'm going into the boss fight with the debuff? Comedy. Comedy! I didn't even think about that. Well. I don't remember which one's which. Let's do this one. Okay, this was not the one I was thinking it was. My bad. I clicked the wrong button. There we go. Up. Up. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. I missed! I clicked the wrong button. I clicked dodge instead of block. More animation! Up. It's just watching a cutscene. I've never quite got the timing down for like the block and assist thing where it's like you get the block damage, but you also switch out your character at the same time. Or no, not the block. The you get the dodge activation, and then you switch your character out, and then do like the dodge attack. I've tried doing that before, and I failed like every time, except for in the tutorial, where it like forced you to do it right. It's like you can't leave until you do it at least once, and I did it once. And they're like, cool, now practice it, and I never did. 750. Nice. Good job. We did it. Hooray. Hooray. Exploration mission. Oh. With this guy, Hugo. That's his name. We're all big fans of Hugo, right? I actually do like Hugo. He's pretty cool. Look at all the stuff and things. Hey, we did it. I also just got a whole bunch more energy, or whatever it is, battery. It's called battery in this game. So we could now even make her even stronger. Oh, we also got this, apparently, because I am new player. Let's go. Now, we could either attempt to get the W showcase, which, to be fair, I actually am fairly close to pity, which wouldn't be a bad idea. 27, not bad. Or we could try and get Aria, which for our team would arguably be better. I don't know what's more important. I don't know how important the W engine is, as opposed to getting something that can actually apply fucking anomaly, which I don't have. So it might be better to get this one. Yeah, I'm not guaranteed to get the engine, so it'd probably be better to do this one. But we do have the ability to pull for the Bang Boo. Fuck it, we ball. I didn't get it. Tragic. Yeah, I hate to see it. I would go to W engine considering the pity. There you go. I got two differing answers. How many bowls? Not a lot. Not a lot, not a lot. Alright. We'll do W engine. Trust. I simply get the W engine. Trust. Watch. See? Watch. S. Fuck. Dang it. I didn't get it. Alright, I can do one more. I can do one more. Trust. Bingo. That's not the right one. Fuck! No! Balls! You hate to see it. Alright, well. Tragic. You can't win them all. Happens. 1 month break incoming. Pretty much. It's not that big a deal. It's just the W engine. It's not like it. I mean, it's nice, but it's not that important. That is not her engine, no. Where am I going? Where are we going? We're going to the main story. That's what we're doing now. We're playing the main story segment so that I can unlock what's her bucket in Remus. I keep calling her Remielle. How am I actually supposed to say her name? Let's find out. Let's play the story and have one of them say the name of the character, and I'll be like, ah, that's how you say. I doubt she says her own name, right? I can't look at it. I hate it here. What's up, Sigrid? How's it going? It is very hot in my room. Remielle? That sounds right. That sounds about right. Also, shout out Billy. Got the glow up of a century. My guy's the GOAT. Remielle. There you go. We have to now progress the story for Remielle. I hope y'all aren't here for the story. I ain't here for the story. Even though it's good. I do know the story. I just am lazy and not gonna read it. Bro, I ate him. Ariel? No, what? Are we fucking Shadow the Hedgehog? I guess Sonic also does that too. Let's fucking go! Yeah! No, I can turn around. Switch. Shadow! Let's go! Beast! That's fun. Death blow. Sure. There we go. Did another guy spawn in? Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't realize more of them spawned in. Imagine being called the weak Bangbu. What a travesty. Singularity leakage? That's what they call my... There's something there. We're just not gonna visit it. Billy! Yeah! He got a motorcycle. Truly the greatest upgrade of all time. Bro hit the button without even knowing what it did. Bro. Money No, I want the money. How do I get the money? No, surely I can get the money, right? Surely you're not gonna hide a chest right there for me to not get. They're gonna do that, aren't they? Wait. Surely I can. Son of a bitch. They tricked me. Oh. It's a hold. It's not a click. Alright, skip it. Get tricked. You have been bamboozled. Fucking loser. Oh, there it is. Not gonna lie, had I played this game consistently, I probably would have picked up Billina. She's sick. Super fun. I hope I'm saying her name right. I don't care. Pyroris is very cool. I do agree with that. Though, to be fair, that's almost every single character in this game. Except for this one. And like Soldier, what is it, 7, 6? I don't know. Whatever the fuck her name is. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I don't have to fill up the board with this one. 11. That one. Yeah, she's also lame. That may be a little bit biased because she's one of like the first 6 stars or 5 stars that I got. S ranks, that's what they're called in this game. She's one of the first S ranks I got in this game. Her and Nekomata. So I'm a little bit biased against them because I could have gotten like Grace or something. I'm not upset. Cat Demon of 50-50. Yup. Yup. I like a lot of the 4 stars. Most of the 4 stars feel pretty good. Or they're A ranks. I really wish there were other rarities for characters. Like, that's one thing that I really like about Arknights is that it goes all the way up to 6 stars. But on top of that, why is Belle here? What the fuck? I didn't realize she was a compad. I didn't realize that was allowed. Get her ass off the field. Anyway, sorry. What was I talking about? There's one thing I like about Arknights is the fact that the rarities of characters do feel important, and it doesn't feel like you were stuck in only getting 6 stars. It's like, no, you can make use of the 4 stars, and like a lot of the 5 stars are good as well, except for they're just never worth the investment. But okay, maybe 5 stars suck in that game. But beside the point, the 4 stars are good, and the 3 stars are good, and yada yada. I hit the wrong button. I have to click R. No, I know who Pyroris is. I got that. I paid attention that far. Can I not? Oh, there we go. But what I was saying is, get her off the field. She ain't a stand. How do I get over there? What? What? Oh, I'm stupid. There's literally a line showing me where to fucking go. I am blind. I've been handheld by too many games at this point. I have to click it. It did say click. Hey, elevator time. Zawarigo. And stuff. Bro's ass is flat. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Just need to make sure that everyone was aware of that fact. Belle, why are you here? I'm not sure how I feel about... I haven't read it. Because I haven't built this character yet. I'll probably eventually build him. I'm lying to you. What was I saying? I'm not sure how I feel about the proxy, in my case, Belle, having a character that fights for them, or, like, is part of the combat now. Because I thought that was one of the cooler aspects of Zenless Zone Zero, was the fact that the proxy specifically wasn't a combatant. And yet they were still massively important to the story because of other means. And, like, that was the value that they provided to the team, was like, oh, yeah, we help you get through the Hollow. We help you get through all of this area. And make sure that, like, EOS is connected to and all of that jazz. And now it's just like, and now we have a stand. Like, I don't... It's not bad. Like, I don't think the... Can I backtrack? Oh. Wait, go back. There we go. Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about it. We'll have to see as time goes on, but... Like, the Trailblazer, or the Traveler, in the other two games that we've played thus far, those characters kind of make sense to be part of the team, because that's just always what they've been. But it's also like, well, this guy isn't technically the proxy. They're not technically Faithin. So, you still get to have the proxy aspect of it without, I guess, while still having your characters be a part of the fighting. It's kind of like having your cake and eating it too. But I haven't decided whether or not the cake is worth eating. Bad analogy. Hopefully you get the point, though. At least he's cool. It's cool. Ah! I missed. Did that guy just grow legs out of the ground? There's not even a hole there. Where the fuck were these legs? What do you mean? What do you mean you just sprout legs from nowhere? That's not how physics works. It's fine. That was a missile? I thought it was a robot head, and I got really excited. I was like, it's another mech character? Let's fucking go! Oh, I took the wrong button. I really need to figure out which one does which. Or what. Dude, this game's animations are so sick. They're so good. I mean, we saw it with Remielle. I literally had to look over at the previous chat message. I am so bad at remembering things. It's tragic. But we saw it with Remielle. Where she's basically a cutscene simulator. She just plays a goddamn movie while you're fighting. But at least the animations are good. And man, Pyrois is sick as hell. Also, Billy was here earlier, and his animations are sick as hell as well. It's one thing I will probably always enjoy about this game. The animations always look like so much fun was put into them. It was like the animation team in particular, the rigging and the animation and all of that jazz, just like had a blast coming up with it. Especially with characters like Billy and Nicole, where they're like super animated and they've been there for a while and they have like all of this story connected to them. It's a very fun thing to watch. It's one thing that isn't present in Arknights. Like, yeah, they have animations, but they're kind of few and far between. And for the most part, they're just kind of like character introductions and not necessarily like in-game animations. Most of the time, they're just chibis. Chibis. Bro, walk faster, please. Please. Wait a second. I can teleport. I could have done that. You wouldn't believe how much this game is Doom posted. That's every game, all the time, forever, always. Or I should say, at least in the gacha game sphere. That's like saying, again, grass is green. I heard it with Arknights Enfield. I heard it with Genshin Impact. I've heard it with regular OG Arknights, which, by the way, is one of the biggest games in China. Like, I think it's bigger than... I can't remember which one it was. One of these. I think it might be bigger than Genshin in China. But I can't remember. No, it's not Genshin. It's something else. It's like number 3 or something like that. Anyway. Thank you. Forgot to plug in my phone to keep it charged. What am I talking about? Oh, I get what you're asking. I was talking about how people are like Doom posting about games like the original Arknights, which is a very old gacha game, at least in the terms of gacha games. Even though it's like one of the top 3 gacha games in China, on top of one of the top gacha games, period, and is consistently doing extremely well. Bro, let me in. How do I get in? Oh, wait, hold on. I see it. I see a thing. Granted, I do the same thing with Master Duel, so it's not unreasonable. Though I think there are some significantly larger issues with something like Master Duel than there is with a lot of these other games that people will doom post about and be like, oh my gosh, this game's terrible. Maybe that's just because I'm invested in that game in particular. What? Oh. I'm supposed to listen in. I thought it was teleporting in. It's King Lear, but it's King Lear. It's a good joke. No, it's not. It's a terrible joke. I'm lying to you. Is this just called Guitar? Honestly, that would be the name of a play. I'm not gonna lie. It wouldn't be a musical. You know for a fact that one is not a musical. That one is going to be a fucking play. No music. Has everything to do with music. Never play a single song. Already in costume. They're wearing a bicorn and are rocking a suit, apparently. That guy. Maybe? Maybe not. I mean, it is a feathered bicorn, so... Skip, I'm confused as to what Bangbus are. I thought they were robots. Are they just people? Well, and there's a thing over here. What is this? What? The fuck do you want, bud? So confused. I've gone up to that guy like 7 different times in a bunch of different outfits, and I'm like, what do you want? I'm so confused. It's so frustrating. I'm sure it's something super simple. Wait, I saw a chest. Wait a second. Oh, there's a... Let's go! 5 gems! Hooray! Or polychromes, I guess. I will always just call them gems. It's always gems. Because that is, to be fair, most currencies in most games are just like gems. Or like crystals of some kind. Like it's a diamond or a crystal or a gem or something of that nature. And it's like, call it a gem. That's what it is. Do you know what would be a really cool idea for a gacha game? Or just a game in general? Is to have one of these, like, beat-em-up style games, right? Similar to this, or, I was gonna say Shadow of Mordor, but that wouldn't work. And I'll explain why in a second. But have one of these games, these style of games, with, like, the big explosions and all of that jazz. And then just have the environment adapt around the attacks. Have them, like, blow up the ground and, like, leave a dent in the floor. Or have them, like, I don't know. If you end up hitting... Hold on, I gotta click of the thing. If you end up, like, hitting a tree, it chops the tree. Leaves a little dent in it. Like, physically changes the environment. Have a guy with a gun, you know, shoot through a door and it breaks the door. That would be really cool. Because it's stuff that's, like, happened in other games. Like, Battlefield, for example, has a whole bunch of destructible terrain. And that's, like, one of the big things that makes Battlefield, is being able to adapt the terrain around you with your weaponry. But just, like, apply that to one of these style of games. It's like, I wonder how that would work. I wonder if it would work. I wonder if it'd be any good. Like here, for example, you know, I'm hitting the desk here. Imagine if the desk exploded. And then you have to, like, think about... I mean, it could just be a cool aesthetic feature as opposed to, like, a design element. Just be like, oh, cool, here's this, like, additional thing. How about an actual Kingdom Hearts MMO? You know, I hadn't thought about that. Hey, yo, an army of Bang Boo. Let's go. Why would they... Hold on. No, I get funny, hee hee ha ha funny joke of, you know, we gotta make the animations cute. But why would they not immediately start running? Sorry, what? Don't get too close. She's dangerous. She's a void hunter. Does Norma have a big ass A on her zipper? The fuck's the A for? It probably told me, I just don't pay attention. It's still funny. I should have chose Wise all those ages ago. Disguising yourself as an angel. I knew it. She's a succubus. I mean, what? I mean, oh, she's a... She's just a bird. Also, let's be honest, chat. What kind of fucking outfit is that for an assassin? Like, either you're trying to be inconspicuous and not stand out, in which case, I don't know, fucking t-shirt and hoodie. Or I guess like jeans and hoodie, right? Just don't stand out. Or you have a specific like stealth or camo or some sort of specific outfit to help you blend into your environment. They're like, nah. Fucking whatever the hell this is. It's not even a dress. It's like 2/4 of a shirt. It's half a shirt. Kingdom Hearts Online is not canon. The Kingdom Hearts series reveal is actually so canon. You need to play it to understand the story. Imagine understanding the Kingdom Hearts story. That'd be crazy. Fairy! Hold on, where the fuck is Fairy? I am merely stating facts. I like that none of them like her. They're all like, don't trust. Reasonable. I also wouldn't trust. If Fairy gets a character form, I really hope that doesn't happen. But I would also be very surprised if it didn't. Inevitably. That's how these games go. Even Arknights gave us the shopkeeper closure finally. And that's been like a desire of the community for the entire lifespan of the game. She was introduced as a shopkeeper from day one and people were like, playable character when? It just happened. The best dressed assassin? He dresses like a normal civilian. Exactly. That's why I was like, yeah, like jeans and a hoodie or like a fucking t-shirt. I don't know, put on like a hat at least. Bro, you have pink fucking hair. I think the point is that like she's not an assassin. Not really. I mean, she is, but like at least for for Vivian's character in particular, it made sense why she was in a dress because her dress was holding rockets. We're not going to talk about the fucking swimsuit edition of Vivian. That doesn't make any sense. But like that character, okay, that one makes sense. She has rockets in her dress. Therefore, she's in a dress. Therefore, that's why she has the things that she does. Cool. Her umbrella is also a weapon. Fantastic. Cool. Makes sense. Brother, what the hell is this? At least make it make a little bit of sense. You're gonna make an assassin. Make him fucking... Put him in a skin-tight suit. That would make sense, right? Remielle. There you go. Remielle. Also, I just realized my chat's in the way. There we go. Much better. My bad, chat.
このままここで私と対立を続ける。君たちは高確率で天使を取り逃がして、もう二度と行方はつかめない。それと忘れてるかもしれないけど、君たちも仲良く不法侵入してるんだから、見つかったらお互いいろいろとまずいよね。ま、無ざむざ見つかるのは君たちだけだろうけど。なんかいいやつかもって思い始めた矢先にすっげえムカつく感じになったのだ。怒らないでよ。今のはあくまで分岐その1を選んだ場合というわけで、分岐その2
M6er already.
私と協力する。天使とかくれんぼなんて面白そうだし、私も混ざりたくなっちゃった。お互い隠し事はあるけど手を組めるかなって思うんだよ。なんて私はダメって
It actually makes me wonder. Sorry, I need to check something real quick.
分岐とかそれっぽいこと言って最初から私に選ばせる気なんてないでしょ。指名手配犯さん。そっちだって。私をみすみす逃がすつもりはなかったでしょ、作詞ちゃん。待つのだね。こいつはサンブリンガー様に盾ついたやつなのだ。ついてくるとか言ってるけど、本当に手を組んじゃうのだ。
Aren't we wanted criminals? I guess we're not wanted. That's the difference.
これから仲良くやっていくなら頑張ってご機嫌を取らないとダメだね。
I was like, I'm fairly certain Phaethon is just straight up a blatant criminal. That pairing together is not exactly a bunch of squeaky clean folk. But they got an in with the police, so it's fine. Right? That's how that works? Okay, where am I going? I like that little game. It's a fun game. There was one of these that I really enjoyed. It was either this one or Honkai, and I can't remember which one it was. But there was a really, really fun puzzle. I can't remember which one it is. There's been a bunch of them. Sorry, check and come back now. But do you see what I mean? She's in tights. Why is she in tights? For a fucking assassination mission. Or in combat, in any capacity. That alarm's doing a great job, by the way. I'm just scanning things. Oh, there we go. How do I... It's fine. I'm not here. I said I'm not here, bud. Relax. Alright, hold on. Yay, there we go. I got there. I figured it out. Let's do this one. I really do need to figure out the difference between them. Ha! I dodged. What? Bro, through... She flew through the... Not door. Ceiling. Floor. guess it's the floor, it's the upper level, the ceiling. Comedy.
フェアリー、天使の信号はどう？現在の信号は安定しています。
Oh, hello? What happened? Where'd I go? What? I thought I was supposed to go up. Hello? I'm stuck. There we go. I couldn't get off the elevator fast enough. I figured it'd give me more time to step off, but it was like, nah, we're going now. Later. Oh, man. Nope. Is that a chest? Let's go! Money! Nice. Oh, it's a mini. Cringe. Cringe. This guy's run animation is so fun. We're skipper. All right. This is one thing I've always been a hater of, I guess. At least more recently, I should say. One of the things that I don't like about this game is the enemy designs. They are so samey and boring. It's kind of frustrating. Because like, oh, here are some enemies. And it's just another set of enemies that all look the exact same. And you can't really tell, oh, is this one more scary than the previous one? Does this one provide any more danger or story beats or what have you? I can't tell because it looks like every other one. I wish they'd done something a little bit more interesting with the Aether enemies. And they have, in terms of, like, story beats, you know, some of them. Because they're obviously also people, so it's like, there's a ton of story to be had there. But oftentimes they just devolve into, I don't know, random grunt. You know, they could be a nameless orc and it'd be the exact same. And there are certainly some that are bigger and therefore look more menacing. But again, that's kind of it. I'm not saying I need some complex enemy system with 10 million different enemies, all that look drastically different and function drastically differently or what have you. Because, to be fair, the combat overall with the individual Aether enemies is fine and it works, right? Like this guy has a distinct combat encounter, right? But it's the fact that pretty much every single one of them has the same story beat, and they're never any more or less visually distinct. You don't get anything from their how they appear. I'm being a little nitpicky, but it's one of the weaknesses of this, is that because of the way that the enemies are, I think it lends to more repetitive enemies and more forgettable enemies. But I don't necessarily think that that is strictly a negative. I think it just requires more work to make it more interesting.
No, he didn't die. Now I have to fight a whole other friggin' health bar.
Did I get that one? Looked like I got that one. Blow him up. That little sliver of health was a lot of damage, apparently. No, the poor Bangbu. What did he do? What has he been? New character designs? This is kind of convoluted and out of nowhere. Huh? I think I maybe didn't phrase myself correctly then. Because my issue is less so... How do I put this? Like, the Ether are supposed to be a whole bunch of monsters, right? The idea is they're a whole bunch of monsters for you to beat up. But because they aren't necessarily visually distinct, it is hard to identify what an enemy is going to do, or like what their purpose is as an enemy, other than just like bigger equals better. And I think that ends up being kind of boring, and there's not a lot of nuance to that, and they haven't really tried to make it a more interesting feature, if that makes sense. Like, they still have, you know, cool character designs, but they're still all Ether monsters. You know, you don't have, like, random guy number 57, or you don't have, like, robot, or alien, or something else of that nature. It's like, every single monster ends up being, or every single enemy ends up being fucking Ether. It's like, okay, yeah, I get that that's, like, the point. But it would be nice if there was a little bit more nuance, or something different when it comes to combat. And they have more, like, humanoid Ether guys. And maybe I'm just talking out my ass. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know. I really don't know what I want. I think I just don't like them. I think that's it. I think it's just a personal thing. I just don't like them. Couldn't tell you why. Because, yeah, earlier we were literally fighting Bangbu robots. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about. No, I'm just lying. Lying by forgetting. Though I will say, it does feel more of a... It does feel like more of a newer concept with the enemies, that they are of different varieties and different types and different shapes and all of that jazz. Because for a long time, they were all just carbon copies of themselves. It felt more noticeable in, like, Season 1, even Season 2. Where it's like, oh yes, another Ether monster. Hooray. But it's definitely felt more like they've changed that, made it feel more distinct.
ロビーの信号消失地点が重なっています。ピロイス、お願い、もっと早く。あいつは一体オークに何をしたのだ。ダメは二度とパンクを犠牲にしたりしないのだ。リエール、似たような APS 見たことある。
We sh moving.
どうしてそうなことを聞く。あの APS、あとはなんか違う雰囲気だったから。
I like that we're just playing Sonic.
そうだ。
Just every once in a while, we just start playing Sonic. It's like, we heard you like Sonic. Here's Sonic. Blow them up. Send in the nukes. Red. There's something I'm supposed to do there. And I don't remember how I'm supposed to do it. But apparently, like, you're supposed to double block in some capacity. And it shows up as an X as opposed to a T. Or a cross, I guess. Do we know Toby? I guess we know Toby. Yo, it's Baron Nashor. No, Remielle! Oh, she saved us. Oh, no. Oh, but at the cost of her own life? Trust, okay. Bro, what? Damn, okay. We get it, you're cool. Alright. Oh. Whee! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is sick as hell. This is super cool. Alright, I have to click the button to teleport through. Oh, hello. You can tell I'm really good at QuickTime events, right? Because of how slow it took me to click the click switch. Uh-oh, I'm dead.
このままじゃ負けないよ。何か考えないと。上に裂け目があるよ。あれなら今のはどんな手品かしら。フォローの裂け目とすごく似てて。我が力がこの程度にある。レミエール、なんとかできるかも。
Is Belle just... Never mind. I don't care. I think I figured it out as soon as I was about to ask the question.
Singular 裂け目。ルーツは同じはず。もし私の予想通りなら。抑え込んだよ。やって。ちょっときっとできる。私ならできる。
理解しつつある。だがまだ及ばないようだ。これがこたびだけよい。
Oh. I was hoping that it would chop off its head. It would close the portal and it would, like, cut off the thing's head. That was my thought. That was my thought. That would have been cool. But I guess we wanted to fight it later, so we can't kill it yet, because then we can't fight it later. If we fight it in the next chapter, I won't be upset. Not gonna lie. That was cool. Looks cool. Wouldn't be opposed to it. What up, nerd? It's time for the epilogue to this chapter, which we are absolutely skipping. Skipper, skipper. Oh, it moves. Weird. Okay, where the fuck is this chest? How do I get there? How do I get down there? It's been bothering me. It's been on this map for like ages now. Wait, no, I got this one. Wait, where's this other one? What? Am I blind? How do I... What? Oh. Do I not have access to this chest yet? Or am I just stupid? There's cookware. Nice. Hey. They locked me out. Let me in. Let me in. Please. The chest right there. Where the fuck am I? Yeah, this thing. How do I get there? What? What do you mean? Why am I here? Hold on. Fuck. I was right. I was locked out. God damn it. You hate to see it. I knew it. Huh? How's it going? Hold on. Is she in my bedroom? Oh, she is. Spicy. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. Now that we have had more time with Belle having a stand, or I guess one of the proxies having a stand, because I think Wise could also technically have had it. The more that we have seen that, the less I like it. Because I think story-wise, it kind of defeats the purpose of having both of the characters kind of on equal terms. But on top of that, I think it's a little frustrating because it removes the characters that they were previously, I guess, for lack of a better term. Because both Bell and Wise, prior to Pyrois, the stand, or whatever he is, were proxies, and that was how they contributed to the story. And now that one of them also has the ability to be a stand at any time, or be this other combatant, right? Some ether being. They're now just kind of another character, right? They're just another one of these fighters. There's not really any of that nuance of like, oh, this is something, you know, this is someone who can help. You know, they navigate the hollow. They're very important to like the overarching story of, you know, not dying in a maze, basically. And now it's just, oh, they could just do it themselves. Hopefully that made sense. I'm pretty tired right now, so I'm probably not making a whole lot of sense. This is what I'm saying. They hadn't been looking for the teacher who's important to the plot. Yeah, but that doesn't require them to be some, you know, what is it called? Vault Hunter? No. Some hunter. What is it called? Anyway. It doesn't require them to be some high level, deal a ton of damage character. Again, the point was that they could be this really compelling part of the story and a really important character to the group because they weren't a combatant, but were instead someone who helped other people navigate the hollow and other people explore it. And like they had to, again, be a proxy to other people going in and looking around. So they themselves couldn't really do it without, you know, the twin helping them out. And now it's like, okay, cool. Well, whoever you happen to pick for, like now Wise is kind of sidelined, right? He's now not really important to the story because Belle gets to go and do all of the things, right? Or vice versa. Granted, that's been the case for most of it because you can only choose one of them. But the point is that previously it was because one of them decided to go into there, or like you just happened to choose that character. And now it's because you can't choose the other character. The other character doesn't have this special power. The other character isn't as important. The other character doesn't have the ability. I don't want you, not you. Doesn't have the ability to go out and like fight in all of these battles and what have you, right? They have to be in or EOS or whatever other Bangbu they decide to use. Chapter 2. The Long Goodbye.
初代うつろ狩りの最後がお茶会ってやっぱお偉いさんだらけ？
She didn't sit in a chair to get her power. What?
正式な場というわけでリンドベルヌ様、お招き感謝します。呼んだのはエルダ
What is going on? Yeah, the simulation wasn't how she got her power. It was from being corrupted by the ether. And then they took her out and put her in the chair to make sure she didn't die. And that was how she was able to overcome the ether, basically. The, like, ether being.
いやいや、素敵な演出です。まあ、ないもの。
You can't just do that to Wise. You can't just stick him in there and be like, go. Now you have it too. That's the whole point. It's like, oh, she ended up getting corrupted and was able to overcome it because of the help of the simulation, but also because yada yada power friendship or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really pay too much attention when it came to that. At least like the specifics of how she overcame it, but yeah, she ended up being corrupted, and then she has that corrupted power, the like ether power in her, and she can now use it. Where am I going? Anyway. And Wise can't. I have to go down. But again, even if Wise could do that, it still defeats the purpose of having the characters not be like the proxies be proxies. They keep taking away more and more of that like proxy duties, for lack of a better term, of, oh, you navigate, you get us through the hollow that's supposed to be this, you know, non-Euclidean fucking backrooms-esque area that you can't get through without a proxy. And that was the whole thing, is that proxies are rare, and especially good proxies, and it takes a lot of effort because you basically have to split your mind between a whole bunch of different things and like yada yada. And these kids were specifically talented. Now it's just like, and they're just another anime protagonist. They're not unique. They're just another one gifted powers from the ether, literally, to do the same thing that everyone else does, but better. It's like, that's lame. That's lame. It's bothering me. Stop dragging that. I still like the way that they implemented the idea of giving this power to one of the characters, but I also think that giving a power to one of the characters, again, defeats the purpose. If you look back at like when Yidhari's story was happening back in season 2, and the fact that like Belle was having to go into a dangerous area and, you know, into the line of fire, or Wise, I guess, as well, to kind of save both Lucia and Yidhari from, I mean, I think it was Yidhari's like mana explosion or whatever it was. I don't know what to call it. Her emotions being overwhelmed by can't remember. I don't even know what to call it. Anyway, the point is that, like, oh, she was able to, or the proxy was able to go in and save the person, even though they don't have these magical powers. They don't have the ability to do all of these, like, crazy flips and magic attacks and all of that jazz. It's like, no, they're just normal people who happen to be good at controlling Bangbus and navigating the hollow. But, like, they don't have any sort of special jumping ability or any sort of sword or gun or anything of that nature. They're just people. And now they've kind of lost that. They're now the special little boy, a little girl, who aren't just cool little hackers, but they're gifted from the heavens to make sure that they can do all the things they need to do. I keep going over there, acting as if I can grab it. I know I can't. Where? Oh. I guess that works. Hey. Skip all. Hello. Oh, now I can get in, right? Trust? Yep, there it is. Yay, more Bangboo stuff. The Bangboo stuff is always nice. That's not true. It's not always nice. They used to have fucking TV shit for the Bangboos to do. That was awful. As much as it is still, you know, navigating the hollow, doesn't mean I have to like it. Huh. That was not as interesting as I thought it would be. All right, let me in. Oh.
前方エレベーターの使用を推奨。街の地下にポンプのギャングが潜んでるとはね。こんなに狭く。
Imagine Bangboo archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh!
あそこのロボットを操作すればいけるかも。
Isn't that just appliancer? I mean, not really, but like similar vibe. I guess maybe it'd be more akin to like. Oh yeah, it's basically appliancer. Oh, I was clicking the wrong button.
細い道から降りてみようか。吊り橋のスイッチが見当たらない。体当たりで
There we go. I had to back up a bit more.
このロボット、思ったより操作性も悪くないね。狭いダクトがいっぱい。
Bowling!
最後のボン
Hooray!
いつもこんなとこよ。
There's a ramp.
このまま降りていいの？
Whee!
速そうだし。
Whee!
行こう。
Ow. Though, now that I'm thinking about it, a Bangbu style archetype of little got... Wait, don't we have that? I feel like we have that. Just like a bunch of little robots. Like, I know I mentioned an appliancer, which like kind of fits. I feel like we do have something of that nature. Like, Morphtronics also exist. You could also argue, like, Remielle is kind of similar, but it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Style of robots, as opposed to anything reasonable. Oh. Why is it F? That was weird. There you go. I guess I could have done it the other way too. And then come up from the bottom. True Yummy's a better example of that. You're right. Give me the box. Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. I got there. I figured it out. It could be the next sprite. True. Honestly, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has been going cuter and cuter, so I wouldn't be surprised if we got like a cute robot archetype that ends up being tier 0. I mean, we got Toons recently, so wouldn't be surprising. I wouldn't even bat an eye. I'd be like, yeah, that's just expected at this point, right? Bruh. Let me in. Let me in. I saw that chest. You can't hide it from me. Money. Hooray. Is bro's name Griff? No, that guy's Griff. I thought the big guy's name was Griff. I think he was the prophet. What up, nerd? Why the fuck are you here? Wait. Oh. Through Eos. I was like, what? How is Belle saying things?
その通りだよ。彼女はとっても悪い子なんだ。なんと言っても私の共犯者だから。共犯者って、だからなんであんたがここにいるわけ？しかもナギャングと一緒に。それは変な質問だね。
Yummy's real lore. Nah, it's just a crane game, bud. That's the lore of the crane game. Oh, actually.
君たちにも
It's
話し
just
た
like,
でしょ
yeah, sure.
外景局のプロ棋士に友達がいるって。ちょっと喋りすぎだよ、グリフ。
He didn't say that. It's always interesting in games and shows and such that have an alien or a robot or some other creature speaking a different language, and then the other people will just speak in human language, like English, and they'll communicate back and forth. Because it's like, it's such a weird thing to be like, oh yeah, this alien is going to speak in their language, and yet I'm going to understand it. And instead of speaking to them in their own language, which I could totally do, I instead speak in English. Or like vice versa. It's like, oh, they can totally understand me and have the capability of speaking my language. They just don't. Like, it's one thing to have, you know, Chewbacca speak in his language. He's like, okay, that makes sense. I can't say that shit. I don't know what he's saying. But, like, I probably wouldn't be able to replicate those noises because I don't have those vocal cords. But like with the Bang Boos here, right? It's like, they're all little guys. They go, ina-na, ina, ina, ina. It's like, you could just speak English. Bro comes with subtitles. I mean, that's the point, right? But then on top of that, none of the other characters will ever speak Bangbu. They'll only ever speak regular, in this case, because I'm using Japanese, they'll speak Japanese, right? But it's like, they never go ina, ina, ine to a Bangbu or something like that. It's like, have you ever spoken to someone in another language? Bitch, you'll flip immediately. If you know the language, if you can understand the language, you'll be like, ah, yeah, I'm going to speak to you in French. It's like, you're speaking to me in French, I'll speak to you in French. And like, sometimes you'll just back and forth with the words. You'll say one sentence in French, and then the next sentence in English, and then the third sentence in French. And then like a word here or there in English. It's like, that's how you speak. It's weird. I understand, like, technically speaking, you can't really do that. But it's also one of those things where it's like, that's not how that would work. It's one of those nitpicks for movies and shows and such where you're just like, I don't think that's how that would work. Get him. So does Belle show up just to do these anime poses? Oh, she has a gun. Why the fuck did they give her a gun? Also, why is it a pistol? Bro, put a fucking actual gun in her arms. If she's gonna be in combat, put actual weapons in her possession. Give her an actual firearm, please. It would be similar if we threw bro off the railing. Velia's win? Yes. However, counterpoint, that railing is very sturdy.
とペース落としていい？周辺データの動機がまだなの。レミエル、まだ行かないで。
There's no way you would ever be capable of fighting in those heels. I'm sorry, lady. At least get, like, comfier heels. What are you talking about? Those look like the fucking fanciest shoes of all time. Like, okay, hold on. Shit. Look at her shoes, right? Like, Velia has shoes. That actually makes sense if they're going to be heels. Like, okay, they're flat-bottomed. You know, they have a wide stiletto. Stiletto is not the right term. Like a wide, back end. The hell do you call that part of a heel? It's like, okay, if it's gonna be a heel, that one makes sense. Whatever Remielle or Remielle has looks like a fucking, oh, what is it? Like a black tie event heel? I'm getting way too bogged down by heel mechanics in an anime game, but it's funny. It's funny to think about, because who would ever think about that? Yeah, Belina also has a strap. It's Belina, that's what it is. I keep calling her Velia. That's just not the right name. Like, yeah. Those, I could see someone technically doing stuff in. That one at least makes a little bit of sense. That's all. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Dude, I probably could do an entire TED Talk on just shoes in anime games. Because it's so common. Where it's just like the worst shoe you've ever seen in your life. And they are doing backflips and, you know, special maneuver 62 in these shoes. And you're just like, brother, if I step wrong in a fucking dress shoe, I break my ankles. What are you talking about? You get to do a flip? You can just flip around like that? I guess I don't have magical powers. That's the difference. I'm not gifted from the gods to have a magical power that allows me to fly or shoot lasers from my eyes or something like that. I don't know. Spin! You know, cowboy shoes are very functional. They also had heels, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, heels were originally meant for... I mean, heels as a function for boots and for shoes were designed for men, first and foremost. And they were designed to keep men's shoes and feet and legs and all of that stuff out of potentially hazardous or just dirty material to keep it clean. Keep it out of blood for a butcher, or out of the dirt for a cowboy, or whatever it may be. Like, there's a bunch of reasons why you would actually wear a functional heel. But man, it ain't that shit. It ain't whatever we got now with women's heels and all of that jazz. Like, that's just nonsense. That's just way too much. Sorry, what? Oh, I got distracted. You all came to this stream to talk about shoes, right? That's why we're all here, right? Clearly that was the point. It's got a little samurai hat. That's adorable. I think it's for more grip. Depends on the heel. But that's the point. Is like the purpose of a heel can have a, or I should say, a shoe with a heel has a bunch of different purposes and can have a lot of purposes. But a lot of the like thin little, like the stiletto-esque heels have no purpose other than fashion. I'm sorry, what just happened? Did I fucking mind control you? What? Yeah. Imagine just stopping dead in your tracks. To be fair, pretty much any character, regardless of the shoe, if you were to stop dead in your tracks like you do in any video game, you would probably break yourself in some capacity. That is a little bit of suspension of disbelief, and I can deal with that. But it's like when it's a fashion choice specifically for a character's skin or a character's like design, and you elect to go for like the silliest, most goofy shoes when it doesn't have application. Like for example, we were looking at the swimsuit outfits earlier. It's like they all have heels for some fucking reason. It's like you could just have them in flip-flops. Is that a bad thing? No. Why are they in heels? That doesn't make any sense. You wouldn't be at the beach or at like a swimming pool or something like that. You wouldn't go swimming in heels unless you're a psychopath. But of course, it's all for the looks. And that's the point. Like, those heels on Belle, totally fine, A-okay, reasonable. You could absolutely run in that shit. You could do stuff in that. That's great. Whatever the fuck Remielle's wearing, I don't know. Doesn't make any sense. Granted, she is also basically wearing nothing, so sorry for thinking too much about footwear. Like, what do you mean? It's not even on her foot. I'm getting too. It's fine. It's fine. At least the moon's cool. Karma Corps. Sounds like a French league. Or league team, I should say. The French. Also, could you imagine getting up in the morning and deciding to put on that outfit with no plans? Like, you didn't have a plan to go out or to, like, go to a fancy dinner or something like that? You decided to just put on your most elaborate outfit ever? I should do that more often. I should just show up in a suit. Just a full-on tuxedo. The reason I said that is because I was like, would you really put on a fucking choker if you were just... Do you sleep in that shit? Like, do you just wake up in the morning and put on a choker? Is that a thing that people do? Probably. Cute.
まったく早く寝ようと言っていたのに。この散らかったメモは。
そちらはマスターが犯人を分析すべく書いていたものと思われます。通知
Let's go! Weisenbell moment!
約30分
Let's
経過
freaking
しました。
go!
現在はノンレム睡眠の状態にあると推測されます。提案、マスターを起こす恐れのある行動は控えるべきかと。
あ、わかっている。
Are there bathrooms in this game? There's a lot of locked doors, so yeah, probably.
さてと、マスターがやりかけた仕事は助手2号が引き継ぐとするか。
否定、筆頭助手の指導のもとを付け加えるべきかと。
わかった。それじゃあ頼むぞ。
Let's go, Fairy!
フェアリー、まずこれまでの情報を簡単にまとめられるかい？
了解。現時点におけるすべての情報と分析結果を助手2号に開示します。情報1、犯人が選んだターゲットに共通点はありません。
They need to put Y's in a different color than gray.
推測を行うことは困難です。
I don't like it.
情報2、犯人は
I think it's like a green shirt or something like that. Green was a bad color.
各本部へ
Put him in a blue shirt. Put him in like a dark blue shirt or something like that.
地点を設定していました。
Every single one of his outfits is the exact same color and it bothers
時
me.
間と場所を重視したのか。
工程、より詳細に言えば
Wait, no, is his swimsuit one the same color? I think it is. I can't remember.
フェアリー、空準局の記録から最近のものを取得できるか。シンギュラリークが頻発し始めた時期で絞ろう。
了解。空域準計局の内部ネットワークに侵入。
ほら、ハッキングしろとは言ってないぞ。公開されている範囲でいい。見つかったらなんて言い訳するつもりだい？
侵入および検索プロセス完了。ああ、助手2号。
If I recall correctly, Fairy is the teacher's, like, program, right? That's why it's so keen to help the kids. It's that the teacher
このマーカーが
basically gifted it to him.
シンギュラリークの発生位置か。エネルギー区、
I can't remember.
管理
I can't remember. I need to go over the lore again.
規則性はないな。
It's been a while since I've done
ブ
that.
ルーアストラム内でランダムに散らばっているだけのようだ。フェアリー、
This game is also one of the few games that I actually do care about the lore.
消失した後に
At least in regards to-
可能性があったな。
No, just games in general.
一時的な活性化を起こしたものについても
I actually really like this game's lore.
記録があります。
Story. Story is better.
その位置もマップ上に
I like this game's story. It's a good story. It works well.
了解。助手2号のため
It's got some really fun
マップ
concepts.
上に該当地点のマークを追加しました。
ずいぶん位置が変わったな。これではドラキナ様が後処理に時間を要したのも無理ない。フェアリー、
No,
ここは重なっているように見える。
oh, maybe it was. Yeah, maybe.
これはどういうことだい？
回答、複数のシンギュラリークにおいて時間的、空間的
I can't remember.
比較的近似
I-
である状態となり
I think that is where we found it, but I think it was also... Maybe it wasn't gifted by the teacher. Or, yeah, by the teacher. But I think it was created by
同
them.
時刻、動作表に複数のシンギュラリークができた場合、その脅威は掛け
I know it has some bigger importance to the lore.
それぞれのシンギュラリークが
Maybe it was like created by the consciousness of the teacher, or it was created by the teacher, or it was a friend of the teacher, or it was their assistant, or something of that nature. I don't remember. I feel like it was connected to them in some capacity.
間違いない。
あれ、寝ちゃってた。フェアリー、起こしてって言ったじゃん。 お兄ちゃん、なんで私の部屋にいるの？
おはよう。起き抜けで悪いけれど、僕とフェアリーで犯人がシンギュラリークを使って何をしようとしたのか突き止めたんだ。君にも見てほしい。
Just happened to be a good AI.
先週、つまり僕たちがトビーを救出した3日後、犯人が作り出したシンギュラリークが
That doesn't seem right.
これはその時の位置と時間だ。それぞれの得意点が重なり合った結果、その影響範囲
Maybe it's just that we haven't gotten any information on it yet. It's all just speculation and like fan theories. Maybe that's it. I wouldn't be surprised if I assumed the fan theory was the actual story. That happens a lot. I'll be like, oh yes, this theory that I heard about. That's clearly where this goes.
君たちがあれと遭遇したとき、シンギュラリークに引き寄せられるという特徴はすでに顕著だったな。
でも、そうだとして。
Hold on, why the fuck did I click a button? What was the point of me clicking a button? You just wanted to know if I was still paying attention? It's like that Netflix pop-up. It was like, are you still watching? Brother, there was one option. At least give me two. They don't have to make any sense. Just give me a second option at the very least. They did it again!
夜が明けたらビリーとシーシアたちを連れてエネルギー区へ行ってみよう。その場で見ないとわかんないことがありそうだし。
This is why so many games have silent protagonists. Because, like, you don't need to say anything. You can just be there. You can just exist. It's fine.
言われてみれば。
ドラキュラ様、ご無事ですか？算数局内で何？
ユロイさん、なんで逃げたの？リディアはあの子はまだ助けられたのに。
Cool artwork. The fuck was that? I was Orpheus for a second. Or, it's not Orpheus, it's Orphe. Orphe and Magnus. Also, speaking of weird stories. Could you imagine being physically connected to your boss? That'd be weird.
講師グループの救助隊と一緒に現れた時は本当にびっくりしたよ。それでようやく今の話だけど。
I hope you're not here for this story, because I sure as hell ain't. Even though I like it, I'm still not here for it.
あれ？ボンプの量多いし、続きは中で話そう。
Stop. That's an incredible stop sign. Holy. Hello. Oh, now I have to go to bed? I have to rest. I can't rest here? What if I wanted to go to sleep here? Damn. It wouldn't let me. Wait. No! I was hoping they'd let me play with Remielle. That would have been very funny. I instead get to sleep here. Let's go. What a good bed. Hell yeah. That's just a plank. To be fair, it wasn't much more than the bed. But still. Kind of funny.
あれ何？
モンスターガオが2人いるぞ。
サイズ？これで空軍局の兵士をだま。またこんな着ぐるみを着るなんて。あんた前は無理だったじゃん。
Sorry, that's all. I don't think I'd ever seen that character from behind before. Whoa. Now, I will say, at the very least, it does make sense for that character to have strong legs. That's all. That's all I will say.
よし、ここまで来れば部下たちに見られ。このトンネルを抜けるとしよう。
Also, as far as heals go, this character's heals, Sigrid's heals, do actually make sense. I guess they're not heals, because they don't have heels. I guess the shoes, they're like platform shoes. They actually do make sense. Because it's more akin to that of like a hoof for a horse with the horseshoe, right? The like horseshoe-esque style. That's good character design. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Mm-hmm.
どうやら金のエーテリアスに気取られたようだ。供給する。
お手伝いが必要なら言ってね。
When did Sigrid get added to the game? Because it feels like she's a fairly recent addition, but she's already gotten a second or a rerun banner. So I wonder when did she first show up? Got him. I got $100 for that. Let's go. More like 100 yen, which is like $2. Actually, what is the yen conversion rate? I think it's actually worse than what I said. Isn't it like 100 yen to $1? How would you like to live in the non-Euclidean household? Or apartment building? Whatever that is. Just have your house just randomly move at times. You're standing on the ceiling while your neighbors are on the floor or something like that. You have to constantly, like, change the furniture. I'm sorry, just the concept of someone living in there is so funny. Just like, oh yes, don't worry, on Tuesdays we have to move our furniture from the ceiling to the left wall. It's all good. We've gotten pretty good at it. You just have to nail your fridge down. That cutscene was rather short. So I just stopped fighting. I was reading comments. Whoops. I find it very funny to just spin. See, now that I'm actually watching the way that she moves, it does make a bit more sense as to why she's in heels the way that, or at least why her heels work that way. But she just flies. She just flies around. Though, to be fair, I guess she has thrusters. I was gonna say, like, those wheels wouldn't really do anything. Hold on, turn around. How do I get off the track? Excuse me? Get me off the track. There's a chest over there. I would like to grab it. Please let me grab it. Turn around. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I knew it. There we go. Up. There's another one over here. Nice. I have to call the bot. And then I have to take over the bot. Then I gotta yoink. Oh. Can I not get, okay, I can't get over there. Not yet. Not yet, at least. Was I supposed to be clicking those this whole time? The answer to that question is yes, and I'm stupid. I thought I could just walk past them and they would turn on. Whoops. Well, guess we'll have to do some backtracking, but I'll do that on my own time, I guess. Oh man, I'm stupid. That actually, is this guy? I want to know. Oh, there we go. He's a crit. Or a what have you. Attack damage. I was wondering if he actually had any synergy with Remielle. The answer is no. Yeah, okay, I'm not crazy. These ones do just turn on when you walk by them. I thought the other ones were the same things. They're not. That's on me. They did not look the same. I just assumed they were the same. Whoops. Whoops. Money? Like money? I like money. I actually have no idea what these are. Oh, they're the coins. The Introboot coins. It does say click. It doesn't say charge. Or... hold. I missed. am I going? Nope. No. There we go. Alright. Yoink. Hello.
そうかな。エーテリアスも核に引き寄せられてる。はっ、ふらふらしてるのは、だけだったりして。剣を抜いて。
注意されよ。
I got 22 bucks for that. Nice. Don't worry, that $22, it'll get me somewhere. Why do they not give the enemies more rewards when you kill them? That happens across like every game. There's like, nah. You get, I don't know, a penny. Not even the ability to like level up once. They're like leveling up. Nah, we don't do that here. And the thing is, it's not like it's not even one of those things where, oh, you just outscale it. It's like, no, even early on, those $22 not gonna do anything, right? It's like, at least in Pokemon, if you fight a wild Pokemon, you get experience that I guess isn't technically, well, no, because it scales, so it'd still be meaningful even at, you know, the later stages of the game. If you're playing against harder enemies, they're gonna give you more stuff. Fantastic. But in this, it's like, no. You gotta go fight these very specific enemies. And then they will give you the money necessary. It's like, why not just give me more money for fighting anything? Like that would make sense. We can't do that. It's not allowed. I really want to know if there is a reason for it, or if it's just one of those things of like, we didn't want to change the loot pool. We didn't want to change the loot table, so we just kept it the same for every enemy the entire time. It's probably that one. It's probably just laziness. Because it's such a minor thing that it's like, yeah, they probably don't care. They probably don't care. I clicked the wrong button. Ow! Ow! It's funny, like every single character in this game, I think, has the equivalent of like a mana bar or like a mana system, but their own personal mana system. Like, they all have the ultimate / skill build-up, right? They all have, like, this thing and this thing here, right? But then almost every single one of them also has just a random bar attached to their character as well. Where it's like, oh, here's this other additional mechanic tied to them that is exclusive to them, that gives them another thing to charge. So instead of having
行こうリンちゃん
2 things to look at. There's 3.
君にしかできないことだよこれがロゼ
It's very interesting. I'm hacking in.
このモニターがまたついてるのを見るのはなんだか複雑な気分だよ通信帯域は安定したしトラフィックの偽装も
Bro is stanced up.
正常な反応が返ってきてる
She looks like she's about to
予測演算
kill
始める
someone.
ね
Back at the hideout. We have a hideout? Is that that house? Oh, no, it's this one. She just stands like that. Just at all times. Alright. She's always ready to crack some heads. Just... Makes sense. Who stands like that? A horse. I hadn't thought about that. That actually does make sense.
シグリッドさんの状況をカメラで確かめてみようここがいいかなハッキング完了やば兵士が近づいてきてるじゃんえどういうこと
Bro just got shot down. Damn.
確認したよ
ああ装置が何か問われたゆえドラキナ様のために用意したのだどこお菓子ですかいいですねだそうだ皿に乗せておいたのが功を奏した
Huh?
あの人の周りで起こる変なこと
では間もなくパーティーが始まるゆえ
Bro actually did ask her on a date. Or thought that that's what that was for. That's funny. Are they gonna blow her up? Are we terrorists? Ah, we didn't blow her up.
君のせいで忘れるところだったよ私はとっくにこの時代の存在じゃない
Aha.
ここから先は私だけでやる市民族だ楽にしてやる
Oh no, she's gonna die. Said no one ever.
受けて立つよ手掛けなんてさせないからね
Pog. Also, you're telling me that Remielle could not handle this by herself? You saw what she just did, right? she neutralized the entire ballroom. That's what it's called. She neutralized the entire ballroom in like 0.2 seconds flat.
あれはギルタブルルが
She controls time. That's like the most busted thing you could possibly have as a power.
不安定だね
Like, don't worry. I control time. It's fine. I guess she doesn't actually control time. She just stuns people. But still.
リンちゃんマユが変な動きをしてるよ気をつけてマユが一定間隔で爆発してる爆発したら見つけたあれが一つ目の大動脈だよ爆発のペースが上がってるちょっと揺れるよ下噛まないで
Ah. Go, 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 go.
激しくなってる
Up, up. Go, 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 go.
爆発を避けるのに集中レミエ目標の増殖
I
体
forgot I had a dash, I'm not gonna lie.
こっちこの通路なら比較的安全なはずレミエールマユの様子はどう
Not gonna lie, if you could fly,
ターバレ出してるほんと厄介
yeah, you probably would be a good void hunter. That's what they're called, void hunters. I was not paying attention.
リンちゃん
I was not paying
目標
attention.
に向かって
I was paying attention that time, I just didn't care.
ダメ爆発が来る私が何とかする
Ah.
縦にナイスアイデア
Could I not have just turned around?
二つ目の増殖体に近づいてきたよ
But it didn't look as cool. What? I was behind the thing. Oh.
こっちあと少しだよマユに近づくほど反応が強く最後の悪あがきってやつだね爆発の隙を見て近づくよ
And then I still die.
リンちゃん準備できてる
Or I guess not. Okay.
いつでも
There was debris just in time for me to not die. There happened to be debris there.
油断しないでまだだよ 行くよ
Alright, who's the third person that comes through the portal? Oh, there isn't one. I thought there would be. What? Why the fuck is she here? No, I was right. But I was also wrong. What? She didn't show up. She's just here for, the fun of it. I guess. She was just here. Just naturally, obviously.
初めて知った
Oh, you didn't see Velia? Or Velino?
今のが遺言ってことでいいのかな
Bryn. You must be blind. Was I just holding them this entire time in the, like, chest pocket dimension of Pyrois? That's probably what it was. She was just in limbo for however long. Like, I still have need of you. You're not allowed to leave. That'd be so funny. I kind of want that to be the explanation as to why we got the third character. It's just like, oh yeah, they were just in the pocket dimension.
僕ら力のためだから自分の体を
Put them in the pocket dimension. Why not?
いかにもフォローが生んだ獣らしいね
Do you think it's roomy in there? Do you think you feel in there?
終わらせてあげよっか僕様こそ許しがたいぞこの舞台は
Do you think it is a pocket dimension? Or is it just like you've been squished? Everything just becomes smaller.
生きる時間を大切にね
Is it like a mini hollow? Oh, that's probably what it is. Probably just a mini hollow inside your chest. Or inside the person's chest.
運命のフィナーレは一緒に剣を取ろう真っ二つにして境界線を引くのはこの私だから
Wait, where? What? I was facing the wrong direction, apparently. But it's fine, the damage still went through, right? Smile. Oh. I guess I did enough damage. Halfway through my animation. I did the first tick of damage and it was like, alright, cutscene time.
Lee, 休んでて久しぶりに本気を出すよ
Oh, huh? What's happening?
空で本気のバトルは久しぶり足りるねここは私の独壇場だよギルタブルル
What's going on? I'm playing. Bird up.
この距離で私と力比
I don't know if
べ
it's working. Sonic boss be like true. They really wanted to make this just a Sonic game. Huh? Oh.
後ろから正面が怖くなった残念死角なんてないよ柱なんか壊して邪魔だなとは威力じゃ限界みたいだね
Does my flying do anything? It hasn't felt like I've done anything.
終わらせよっか100年も寝ててなまっちゃったかなでも君を切るには十分だったみたい
Oh, I had to tap. The other ones weren't tabbed. Or tap repeatedly. I'm just standing there.
勝ったねドラキナ様がまだ中にうん任せて
Wouldn't Bell be the one to be able to do that? Don't think about it.
虫の息だよ安定させてみる
She can heal too? What the fuck? Hey, it's a Baron.
キナを優先しなきゃ。急だけど一芝居付き合ってね。容疑者がいたわ。総員戦闘態勢。
See, now we have this fight.
レミエ
Right?
ールダウン。抵抗しても無駄よ。リンドベルム様、確かビルレームにいるはずじゃ。状況はわかんないけど、でもここ
No, we're gonna talk no jutsu our way out of this.
兵器盲導の類は慎まれよ。それがしらの目的はドラキナ様の確保並びにその命を脅かした者の拘束である。己の立場をわきまえているなら良いか。そなたは何もするな。
シュブリットさん、これは私に釘を刺してる。でもどうして？状況的に私だって。レミエール、妙な真似をせずドラキナを渡しなさい。この子のこといいよ、遊び飽きたとこだし。息はあるけど助かるかはそっち次第。レミエールまでまるで用意してたみたいに悪役ぶって。ああ、もうちょっと大きな騒ぎになると思ったのに。君たちってば優秀すぎてつまんないよ。どうやらこのゲームも終わりだね。
初代うつろがりレミエールダウン
I like that they added this little
生きていたのも驚きですが
feature.
なぜ
It's kind of
な
fun.
ぜ彼女がこのような宝刀に
リンドベルグ様が急ぎ戻られなければ今頃は。
伝説のうつろがり
They didn't even want to draw a face. They're like, cut her face off halfway.
トップスとしては別件の真相にこそ関心がありますが
おっしゃる通りね。でもその答えもまた彼女から得られることでしょう。答えなさい、レミエール。ドラキナを拉致したのは間違いなくお前ね。当然。では講師グループ研究員代表トリビアを襲ったの。私だよ。
なんとなぜ
何言ってんのレミエール。だってトリビアを襲ったのはドラキナ様に擬態したギルダブルで。そうか、こんなの見てない人は信じるわけない。レミエール、まさか最初からあっさり認めてくれちゃって。事の深刻さは分かってるといいけど。もちろんよりによって今もう少しだけ持って。私
レミエール、抵抗するなら
何もしないよ。私は
Why does it look like she's not injured in any capacity? Why does it look like she hasn't taken any damage? We just had a whole big ass fight in the fucking rain.
まったくもう見てらんないよ。一人くらい役者が増えたのいいよね。いいの、私こんなんだよ。最後まで演じきろ。
何の真似だ
この子はもらってくよ。それじゃまた。
Bro wasn't even close. What do you mean? What was that? He didn't even try. Bro, you have a halberd. Fucking stab them. Why are you slicing?
見ないで。
It's fine.
レミエール、もう大丈夫だよ。お願い、見てほしくないの。わかった。私こっち見てるね。ありがとう。それでなんで教えてくれなかったの？シグリッドさんたちと取引してたって。君と私は違うから。
Were they gonna arrest her? Was that really the plan? Sounds like a terrible plan. I guess if you're just arrested as opposed to put down, it might be fine, but I don't know if they'd do that. I don't know if they'd keep this dangerous criminal around who has also said that she's murdered someone. That's not true. She didn't do that. She injured someone. Never mind. She'd be fine. Theoretically.
記憶も秘密もさらけ出して。それなのにいざとなったら私を一人置いていくわけ？誰かが貧乏口を引くのはわかるよ。ドラキナ様のこともトリビアのことも公にできないから。でもレミエール、あんたはそれでいいわけ？あんただって。
The quality of the cutscenes has gone up quite substantially. Because they used to not have these little, like, in-engine cutscenes or whatever they are. It was just the big cinematics and then the like
日に日に
talking heads, for lack of a better term, the like split screen ones.
あのね、私
But they started doing more of this
すっ
stuff.
ごく怒ってる
It's
んだ
pretty
から
good.
ね。
Pretty cool.
わかってる。ごめん。
I don't know if it's in engine or what, but
それでこれからどうする？とりあえずはお家に帰って少し休むよ。結歯科の兆候も落ち着いたみたいだし。うん。多分もう平気。あとはリンドベルヌたちに任せちゃおう。少し疲れちゃった。ついてようか？いいよ、共犯者さん。もう一人で歩けるから。ああ、このおばあちゃん、目を離したらまた一人で無茶するぞとか思ってるね。約束する。
sure, that's exactly what I was
ど
thinking.
こにも行かないから。ただ一人になりたいだけ。元気になったらまた君に会いに行くから。
What is going on with Belle's
それ
skirt?
も約束。
It's like shimmying. It was weird. It wasn't like it was blown in the wind. It was like swaying, like turning. It was weird. It was like she was like twisting her hips or something, but she wasn't. I don't know why I tried to explain that 3 times. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I thought... Okay.
おはよう、人間さん。今度はミスターガウがレミエールに化けてる？
She just roared at me. Well,
ああ、連中はお前が合格に触れたけど心配いらない。
who the fuck is this guy?
あいつらって
There's a stranger in my room.
そして
Yes.
何度もいっそ自分が無能。
Do we know these people?
冗談だよ。お見舞い
Or is this just, setting up the next character? That's probably what it is, right? That's probably what it was, huh? Click the button. I did a thing. The radio. Anyway. He appears in a cutscene. Ah, so he is a future character. And likely will show up in the later episodes. You know, whole next time on Dragon Ball Z. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
And nice. We did a chat. We are caught up with the main story, and you know what that means? We can go on a date with what's her bucket? Remielle.
Let's fucking go! Bro was not happy. All right, Wise, it's your turn. It's your turn. Oh, they're the villain of the arc. Right, the villain. True. Bro, I woke up so early today. And I don't know why. I do know why. I've been waking up a lot earlier recently for work, but I woke up real early and I need to go to sleep now. What up, nerd? Skip, skippo. The blue skies. Let's fucking go. Cool. Well, here are my thoughts on the new character. She's cool. Very fun to play. Basically playing a cutscene. Story was fun. I already mentioned my previous gripes with the introduction of Pyrois, or however you're supposed to say it. That being said, I don't think it's that bad, and yeah, it's not that bad, but it is like my one big gripe with the story direction. However, I don't really care too much about the story when it comes to games. I think if the gameplay is fun, then who cares? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We can check out the outfits real quick. That is something we can do. It's funny because I have, 4 outfits here, right? Standard swimsuit. And then this one, which is Moonlight Whispers. And you could just add the veil to it. That's it. It's the same thing. I didn't realize you could move them up and down. That's funny. The fuck is going on with this shoe? What is this buckle? What the hell? What? Okay. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Why is it a heel? Just make it a flip-flop and it'd be fine. Or like a sandal. Why does it have to be a heel? Anyway, that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Cool. Cool character. Fun story. We all know why we're here. But I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you guys did enjoy. If you did, like, very much so appreciated it. And remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.